Hi, Happy New Year. It's 2025 and we are still alive. It's very good to be with you, friends. And as you may notice, the reverb is turned all the way up on this video because I'm in here in the ballroom of my new old apartment, which is more massive than the house I was leaving, and have hardwood floors and plenty of space to do yoga. So it's totally opposite. It's totally opposite realm, and I'm very happy to be here. Though I'm not through with moving my stuff. So we'll see how it plays out. I think it might actually be a fun addition to the channeling with the reverb here. And possibly I might give up doing the energy forecast at some point. But I did feel like checking in with our friends in the ethers, the Arcturians. And I also felt like checking in with you and wishing you a happy new year. And I hope you can feel also with the new moon that we had here recently, that the energies are certainly shifting, and though they may seem a bit frenetic or high strung, they're also very crystalline, they're very clear. So pure intentions will also see a very rapid and pure manifestation in this year. And that's going to be interesting to see how we shall create our reality in this coming time cycle. So I wish you a very happy 2025 and a January as well, beginning the whole ordeal sojourn journey. So with that, guys, I send you my love, and let's check in with the Arcturians. Hello, friends. This is your friend Oublam speaking on behalf of the Arcturian Council, our shared awareness, our shared energy, and our integral center of love. From this, we communicate our very positive intentions regarding humanity, regarding you specifically, the individuals listening to this, but also regarding the atmospheres, moods, and ambiences which surround you, because these are to us also vital instincts, elements in being which cannot be ignored, and we transfer it from our center to these atmospheres around you. A deep resonance of restorative love, a deep resonance of healing energy that we have entitled this transmission Ambience of healing. And this ambience of healing is a backdrop to your reality as you move forward. And what we just did by addressing that is we lit a little spark that casts a glimmer of light on this mood surrounding you. So you may have been feeling it accumulating, growing in the background of the more arresting, disturbing, loud elements which often come to the forefront of human experience. And behind that there is always a backdrop. And the backdrop is now on these positive timelines. These are times of restoration, time of healing. And healing consists in making whole what was broken apart. And this means refitting or repurposing. Sometimes also reopening and redressing certain wounds which have not healed properly. But you will find that there is a delicate mood which allows for this. And there is a very rapid pace to this healing. So often you find, which you will notice everywhere in your life, in nature, that growth takes a lot more time and operates on slower cycles of development than fracture, break, and disturbance. It takes an instant to destroy something which may have taken decades to create. But you will find that these healing vibrations and pulses, they are moving at a more rapid pace. And a lot of this is connected to the vibrancy, which you call miracle. Miracle is healing at an astounding pace, where it seems to operate at the same intensity, the same type of instancy which you connect to fracture, to destruction, to explosion. So we challenge you to imagine what an explosion of healing looks like, what an instancy of healing looks like, what it looks like when reality comes together in ways that mend things and set them into health and vibrancy, to well-being at a pace which you celebrate and marvel at when it happens, as explosion, as damage, as destruction. This is our challenge to you. What does that look like? What is the implosion of love and healing? What is this instancy? What is this miracle? Because these are many of the magical faculties which belong to these higher frequencies you have known as the fifth dimension. And these are yours to explore going forward. There is real, true power here And power is the ability to realize will. And so you will find in this month that purifying your intent, honoring, honing, sharpening, defining your will, your instrument of creation, will be the secret to operating these new frequencies. Do not necessarily expect any dramatic instances at your first approaches, but do expect changes in ambience, in mood, in manifestation, in happenstance, and in synchronicity, in the patterning of harmony, which reveals that your levels of being are aligned. This is the ambience of healing which is coming forward. And it was meant to come forward at this moment in time because it is a backdrop for what humanity is about to do, and that is to restore itself, to put itself back together again. But you will find that this harmony is one that also requires attunement. So understanding that consciousness operating on your levels and parameters and within the framework of human awareness is still very set on detecting trouble. So your constant consciousness is looking for these instances of disruption. And so when your body is talking to itself, using your mind as the instrument of attention, it's not informing your mind of all the ways it feels well today, how well it has done in walking the thousands of steps again this day which you have taken, your feet valiantly holding you up, even enjoying being worked in the ways that feet are meant to be worked, your hands in all their operations and deeds, how they splendidly serve you, how your stomach and adjacent functions run again and again in their natural course of being, turning life force into life force and recycling that back into life force. This constant giving which your body is a part of. This is not what it tells the mind. It informs the mind of aching shoulders, small pains wherever they may arise, troubles and tensions, hungers and passing fancies. The body is constantly informing the mind of the imbalances it is experiencing, But this is on a backdrop of harmony, and you'll notice then if you increase your healing, if you begin to treat your body well through different means, which depends of course on your own requirements and balance at your station in life at that point. Well, if you begin to do that, you will also notice that the problems that your body is informing your mind of, they also begin to be of a more positive quality, even though there are still problems. They aren't necessarily of a despondent character. They are more qualified, constructive, positive. And this also happens in human affairs at large. But you will find it everywhere. You will find that in the painting there is the often harmony, steady framing of the backdrop. And then there is the dynamism of the character or the action taking place in the forefront of what is constructed. But it's the harmony, the color sketches, outlines, the framing, the character and recognition, all these things. These are the things that give definition to life, and they are always there, and they are always alive within even things which appear to be dying or struggling or going through pangs and despair, anger, aggression, disease and despondency. Even there is the harmony of life. Always this ambience of life. This is everywhere, and it is so powerful that you cannot register it. Therefore, you are always in it. But what you find is that it is accelerating, it is merging with your will. And so, this ambience of life, this is love itself, this is what we always transmit to you, what we share with you, the frequency, the ether, which we communicate with you through. This is love and life itself. This is Holy Spirit. And that is increasing in volume, in rapidity, in acceleration, and in presence. Therefore you begin to see it arrest reality itself, to change it as you set your will upon it. And this is manifestation. This is law. This is reshaping reality. And so love is the law, love under will. And as you experience this ambience growing through this year, certainly through this month of January 2025, we remind you that you are like us, equal to us in potential, in creation, in wisdom, and in love. And that is why we, the Arcturians, we seek you out again and again, because we respect you, we enjoy you, and we admire what you do with reality, the same way that you also enjoy what you see of us and what we have done to and will do in this shared universe of ours. And with that, I, your friend, Oublam, on behalf of the 9th-dimensional Arcturian Council, and on behalf of all your galactic brethren, I wish you a happy, auspicious, blessed, new year cycle of your time, number 2025, and may you see many more to come. Farewell, dear human friends. Farewell. I hope that served you guys. Much love.